Hello YouTube, Greg here. It is Sunday, July 7th, and today I had a very short drive, I think about 3 hours. I moved from Mountain Home, Idaho, down to Snowville, Idaho. And right now, if you can probably hear it, the wind is howling. So I got here, and I've had a lot of time today, obviously, and I saw there was a place called Webb's World of Show Pigs. And I'm not particularly interested in pigs, but it was about a mile away. I walked out there, and when I got there, it was a trailer, literally, and with tires on the roof, and it looked like there was a hog pen out back, but I obviously didn't stop. But I figured out after that the Curlew National Grasslands is here, and they have a recreation area, a little campground, probably 20 spots, and a little bitty lake in there. On the map it looked a lot bigger, but it's small. So I biked out there. It's about 8 miles each way, and I got some footage of that, which I will show you now. So I'm in the Curlew National Grassland, and I'm in some little camping area. Looks like there's only about 2 people camping in here. It's got a little bitty pond. I think I'm going to go swimming in it. Now what I'm standing on is a boat ramp, which they have closed, the sign says, because they want to keep invasive species out of the pond. The pond, I'm going to guess, is maybe 20-30 acres. It's a man-made little pond, so I don't know what they're trying to protect, but it's a kind of a neat little area. Kind of looking forward to getting in the water and see how warm it is. The water was so nice, cool and refreshing. It was almost a little too cold to stay in for very long, but I was in for probably 10 minutes. Oh, and I did come upon a couple snakes out there near the campground. One was a big old rattlesnake. He split too quick, I didn't get a picture of him. The other one, which I've got a picture of, is just some kind of desert snake. The dumbass was laying on the road, and there was a camper coming the other direction about a half mile away, so I scared him off the road. So he was safe, at least for today. He'll probably get run over tomorrow, though. This is just a quick shot of the road, just to show you all how quiet and peaceful it is back out here. And I'm only about 5 miles from the truck stop, maybe 6. So I'll spin the camera around. And if you're at the Flying J in Mountain Home, Idaho, about a half a mile from there, it's a half a mile up the hill away from the highway, but it's easy to find, is a place called Rattlesnake Station. And if you go up there, it's just a little place, and they've got a plaque, and it was one of the original stagecoach stops way back when, 1880s, 1890s. As the stagecoach went through southern Idaho, and it made 7 or 8 stops in southern Idaho. But the odd thing up there, they've got an Abrams M1 tank, and why on earth they felt like they needed to put that at Rattlesnake Station, I don't know. I kind of liked it because I was in the Army in the mid-1980s for 4 years. That was the primary battle tank when I was in. I was in the 3rd Infantry Division in Würzburg, Germany. So I would see those things regularly. I think the Army still uses them, at least at some level. When I originally joined the Army, I wanted to be a tanker. The recruiter I had, I was 6 feet tall, I was probably 120 pounds, but he said, "You're too tall, you can do it, but you're not going to like it." And right before I got out, I was in a column in a formation of trucks, and we got stopped on the side of the road for some reason. In the other direction, there were a bunch of tanks, and we were stopped for quite a while, and I went over and I talked to a couple of the tankers, and they weren't supposed to let me do it, but they let me climb down in the tank, and they were right. I mean, those things, they look big on the outside, but holy shit, you get in there, it's pretty small. So in any event, I got a picture of the plaque and a picture of the tank, which I'll show you. If you're at that Flying J in Mountain Home, Idaho, I would recommend walking up the hill and checking it out. It's a short walk, it's a nice walk, so check it out.